Hitler needed the Gestapo. Stalin needed the Gulag. They controlled you with pain, loud executions, public fear. Everyone knew who the enemy was. But the dictators of 2026, they don't need to break your door down. They just need your password. We think history's monsters were the worst. Hitler, Stalin, Mao, the men who killed millions with bullets and starvation. But what if I told you the new generation, the spin dictators, are actually more dangerous? Because unlike Stalin, you won't even know they're controlling you until it's too late. Let's look at the old school. Men like Stalin and Hitler were fear dictators. Their strategy was simple: violence. Stalin killed 20 million of his own people. He erased them from photographs. He renamed entire cities after himself. He made people disappear. Hitler industrialized genocide. 6 million Jews. 5 million others, gypsies, disabled people, political enemies. He turned murder into a factory line, but this was messy. It ruined the economy. It made the entire world hate them. It took armies to stop them. But look at the modern dictator. They learned, they evolved, they realized something crucial. Dead workers can't pay taxes. Dead citizens can't build the economy. Mass graves don't look good on TV. So they changed the uniform. Enter the spin dictator. They don't wear military uniforms anymore. They wear suits. They look like CEOs. They don't ban the news. That's too obvious. Instead, they flood it with so much garbage you don't know what's true anymore. 10 different stories, all claiming to be facts. Which one is real? You can't tell. That's the point. In Russia, state TV doesn't look like propaganda. It looks like CNN. Polished, professional, but every story serves Putin. In Russia today, you aren't sent to a gulag for protesting. You just lose your job, your bank account freezes, your credit cards stop working, your passport gets flagged, can't leave the country, can't get a loan, can't rent an apartment. They don't kill your body, they kill your life. And there's no blood, no international outrage. You just disappear economically. But if you think that's scary, wait until you see Asia. The digital dictatorship. This is where it gets truly terrifying. In China, over 600 million surveillance cameras watch the population. That's one camera for every 2 citizens. AI scans your face, matches it to your government ID, tracks where you go, who you meet, what you buy. If you criticize the government online, your social credit score drops. Jaywalk, score drops. Late on a payment, score drops. Now you can't buy a train ticket, can't book a flight, can't get a hotel room, can't send your kid to a good school. In the past, the Stasi in East Germany had to manually listen to phone calls. They had informants on every street corner. It was labor intensive. Today, AI does it for everyone, all the time. Every text message, every phone call, every search query, analyzed, categorized, stored forever. Hitler put you in a prison of brick and mortar. You could see the walls, you could see the guards. The modern dictator puts you in a prison of code, invisible, inescapable, and there is no escape key. But there's one dictator who refuses to choose between old and new. Of course, there is one man who uses both methods, Jong-un. He has the nuclear weapons of a modern state, cyber warfare units, cryptocurrency theft operations, digital propaganda, but he also uses the starvation tactics of a medieval king. Public executions, labor camps, forced confessions. He's training his daughter to do the same. She's 13. She already watches missile launches like fireworks. Kim is the bridge between the old monsters and the new ones. He proves they can coexist, brutality and technology, together. So who is worse, the butcher who kills your body, or the architect who owns your mind? Hitler screamed. Stalin purged. Mao starved. Everyone knew they were monsters. But today's dictators smile. They wear suits. They give TED Talks. They attend climate summits. And while they smile, the cage gets smaller, quieter, more efficient. History's monsters were loud. Today's monsters are silent. And that is why we should be terrified. Because you can fight a man with a gun. But how do you fight a system that knows you better than you know yourself? Subscribe to Tyrant Tales, because the history of evil is just getting started.